Don't forget, you can still vote YouTuber of the Month. Go to Gaming Off the Grid and cast your vote now. I'm looking for your votes. That's Gaming Off the Grid. Go and give your vote. Betty Horde Clinic. Hi guys, welcome back. It's Sunday the 23rd of February. And before we get into this one, if you really do enjoy my content, then please consider supporting me and leave me a big thumbs up because it really helps. My game of choice this week is Resogun.
Oh yes.
Cloud Gaming.
Now what's up?
Well, due to corporate greed, it looks like this one might be dead before it even really got started. Let's get into this one.
It's going to get so fast and frantic. It's just a brilliant game, this.
Cloud Gaming, you either love it or loathe it. I'm a little bit on the fence. I'm an old-fashioned gamer myself, and I prefer physical games. So when I hear this story I'm about to tell you guys, there is part of me that's laughing his arse off, and I'm punching the air. You know, it sounds great, but it's ruining the future. It really is. You've got, obviously, Google Stadia. Now, they're showing us just how it's not to be done. It's an absolute terrible platform, and there is people leaving that. But you have got the Nvidia GeForce Now platform, which is absolutely fantastic. It is extremely user-friendly, and it's the way it should be. And it actually looks as if they've cracked it. Just like Netflix had cracked the TV and the filming industry, it looks like GeForce Now from Nvidia have cracked the gaming market. But the problem is, these greedy publishers and producers have realised this, and they're pulling the plug. Now, let me just read you this, because Bethesda, which is the latest studio, follows Activision and is pulling games from Nvidia's GeForce Now. Now, reading this, Nvidia's GeForce Now cloud gaming service has had somewhat of a rocky launch since it exited beta earlier this month, and it is getting even rockier. The company says it's now losing games as form of major publisher Bethesda Softworks, which owns Bethesda Game Studios services. So, like, you know, games like Fallout, Elder Scrolls, they're being pulled. There's one that they're leaving, and that's Wolfenstein Youngblood. A few people will question him because it's crap. Is that the only reason why they're leaving it? But anyway, the announcement comes just a week after GeForce Now lost access to all Activision and Blizzard titles due to a licensing dispute. Apparently, Nvidia had access to Activision Blizzard titles when GeForce Now was still in beta, but it never got full permission once the service became a commercial product. Nvidia started charging £5 a month for it. Prior to that, the service was free to use and actually managed to get off the waiting list. So basically, you would buy your games, go and play them there. You could have also purchased your games from anywhere and use the GeForce Now to play your games. So these are games that you have purchased. These are games that you own. But that doesn't seem to matter to these software studios and houses. You've purchased their game, they've got their money, but you now need a means to play them. And because they're going to lose a piece of the pie, they're pulling the games from the likes of GeForce Now, which is a fantastic streaming service. So how the hell is this going to work? We're not all going to be paying these different software companies, you know, X amount per month to play just their games. We want it all in one place, in one house. But it looks like these greedy gits are going to stop this from happening. Now, reading the rest of this article, Nvidia have addressed some of the issues in a blog post published yesterday. This trial is an important transition period where gamers, developers and publishers can try the premium experience with minimum commitment. While we continue to refine our offering, the company wrote, as we approach a paid service, some publishers may choose to remove games before the trial period ends. Which is fair enough, but why? People, if they enjoy the service, they want to continue playing them. And if I bought the game and I want the means to play it, why can't I use this subscription service? I don't mind paying £5 a month to play this. But if you're going to pull the game, a game that I purchase, a game that I own, I'm going to get pretty pissed off. Now, ultimately, they maintain control over their content. Now, that's obviously the game producers. Whether the game you purchased includes streaming on GeForce Now, Nvidia said it expects these game removals to be few and far between. Now, it's not going to happen, not few and far between. These companies are going to pull the plug. They're going to pull the whole plug because they want to launch their own streaming service. But Jesus, there's that many software companies out there. I haven't got a bottomless pit. My wallet's only so big. I ain't gonna go out and pay for it all. Just yesterday, Nvidia also announced that GeForce Now would be getting CD Projekt Red's much anticipated Cyberpunk 2077 on launch day. Now, that's fantastic news, but what happens if CD Projekt Red decides to pull the bloody plug? It doesn't matter if you purchase the game digitally, because if you've got no means to play it on a cloud service, then what's the point? And this is my biggest argument at the moment with all digital downloads. You own the game, but if these greedy software companies are not going to allow you to play it, why bother buying digital download? I'm an old school gamer. I prefer physical games myself personally, and I'm all for it. So on one side, I'm laughing my arse off. I really am, because I'm glad this has happened. But on the other side, it's really sad that this is happening to the gaming community, and these software companies need to really understand that this is not the way forward. We are not all going to go off to every single software house and decide to purchase their streaming service. It isn't going to happen. It's going to cost way too much, and you're going to kill cloud gaming before it even gets moving. Well, I'd be interested in your thoughts, guys. Let me know your thoughts, let me know your feelings below. I'd like to thank you for supporting me. I'll catch you again. Take care.